I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. A ridge of high pressure today kicked off a warming trend that will last through President's Day. Highs through the weekend expected to top out in the upper 30s to the mid 40s. President's Day and Tuesday, the mildest days with highs in the upper 40s to the low 50s. The weather turning very unsettled and colder with a strong cold front and multiple waves of low pressure by the middle of next week. There's still quite a bit of forecast model uncertainty with the strength and track of the lows. This means continuous chances of mostly snow Monday night through Thursday morning, with the strongest chances Wednesday afternoon and evening. Daytime highs drop into the 20s on Wednesday, the teens to the low 20s on Thursday. The cold continues in the long term. Nebraska and Kansas temperatures likely to be colder than normal for Wednesday through the first 2 days of March, with the main run of the cold during the mid to late part of next week. During late February and early March, central Nebraska daytime highs are typically in the low to mid 40s and overnight lows usually in the low 20s. Above normal precipitation is indicated for Nebraska and Kansas the mid to late part of next week, before a trend of mostly near normal precipitation next weekend through March 2nd. Next month is likely to be a typical March. The 30-day outlook predicts mostly near normal temperatures and near normal precipitation for Nebraska and Kansas. You can see those maps on our KRVN Facebook page. Key weather factors influencing the markets include unsettled weather in the middle of the U.S., along with the return of cold air in the northern plains, another dry stretch in Argentina, and heavy rain continuing for Brazil. This weekend features mostly quiet weather across the U.S. before more unsettled weather returns early next week. By late Monday, a major winter storm unfolds across the northern plains, accompanied by gusty winds and trailed by a surge of very cold air. Tuesday, snow continues to spread eastward across the northern U.S. For the central and southern plains, the much colder air next week could hit exposed winter wheat. A couple of rounds of precipitation are likely in the central and southern plains, but amounts right now are uncertain. Central and northern Brazil's soybean harvest and second crop corn planting continue to run into delays from very few breaks in heavy rain. The delays in second crop corn planting are likely to leave the crop exposed to the dry season during pollination. Southern Brazil is very dry despite some rain yesterday. Rio Grande do Sul quickly goes dry, but locations to the north will continue to see rain through next week. Northern Argentina had widespread rain yesterday, but only light rain for the key growing areas. A week of dryness is now likely in Argentina, as the lack of moisture remains a major concern for corn and soybeans. With the check of your ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.